Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, and I'm back with some informative UFC 5 info for you guys. Because in today's video, we're going to be talking about ways to defend the double leg bail in UFC 5. Now, for those of you guys that play competitively in online ranked championships, and maybe even in some quick fights that you guys are doing, you're going to run into somebody that's going to double leg bail. Because the double leg bail meta right now is very, very popular. I would say it's the most popular way that a grappler is going to try to get you on the ground. Just because it makes for an easier time. They put you in a 50-50 spot. And it could be all bad if you don't know how to defend yourself or what options you have when they do double leg bail, you guys. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some ways for those of you guys that are strikers to keep the fight on the feet. And for those of you guys that also like to grapple that are having problems with this as well, I'm going to be teaching you guys some ways to put yourself in an advantageous spot to get your opponent on the ground and hold them down there and make them rethink double leg bailing you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the first tip that I have for my strikers out there. And that is to keep your distance against fighters that are looking to double leg bail you. Now, why do I say this? Because if you keep your distance, that double leg animation needs to be close in order to land. So right here we have Khabib, right? We're shooting for that double leg. Look at how far away. Look at how close he has to be to land this double leg. He damn near has to be right here in my face, breathing on me in order to get that double leg to even reach my body. So for those of you guys that are strikers that don't want to have to deal with it, my first tip would be use your range. You fight from at distance. Do not stay in front of your opponent unless you have them hurt or unless you know, like, hey, these guys aren't going to double leg bail me. They're not looking to do that. Those would be the only reasons that you would want to be staying close to your opponent. But if you know that somebody's a double leg bail merchant, you're going to want to keep your distance and really just be striking from the outside. Now, just a little FYI, a little bit of tidbit of information for you. You got to watch out for the ankle picks. If you are going to be fighting off at distance, the ankle picks will still get you from out at this distance right here. They will. They'll still get to your leg, so you have to be on the lookout for those ankle pick animations. But the ankle pick is obviously going to be easier to deny than the double leg bail is, and it won't put you in a whole bunch of 50-50 positions, which is where the double leg bail really becomes a pain in the ass. So the next tip that I have for you is for my strikers out there to keep it on the feet is learning how to deny all of the takedowns in the double leg bail. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, when you get put in the double leg bail, you have three options that as the aggressor that you can go for. You can either go for a trip, you can go for a full guard pull down into a full guard sweep to mount, or you can go for the back taker like this right here and drag your opponent down. So now that we know the options that people do have out of the double leg bail, how do you defend each one of those? Now I'm going to show you guys so that way you guys understand how to do this. Now the first one we're going to do is the full guard pull down into sweep. This is going to be a very popular one that you're going to run into. When you see your opponent dive down on the ground to pull you into their guard, you are going to hold down R2. R2 is going to deny that sweep. It's going to allow you to get back to your feet. It's going to cancel out the double leg, and it's going to stop that pesky transition into full mount that your opponent is looking for. Now, if you are looking to defend the trip out of the double leg bail, it is going to be your regular takedown denial, which is R2 and L2 for those of you guys that are on PlayStation, and RT for those of you guys that are on Xbox. That is going to deny the trip there, and then once you deny the trip, you're going to be able to immediately disengage from the over-under here and get back to distance. Now, for those of you guys that have ran into this one, which I see a lot of you guys having trouble with the back take, The back take denial is going to be the same as the trip denial. It's going to be R2 and L2, and that's going to prevent your opponent from dragging you down to the ground. So when you see them immediately take your back like this right here, you're going to hit R2 and L2 to prevent that takedown into backside right there. So that's how you're going to defend all of those options in the double leg bail when somebody does double leg bail you into over under. Now, I'm going to show you guys what each of those animations look like, so that way you guys can watch this video and really, really study the animations, so that way you don't get caught in these double leg bail situations. So here's going to be the full guard sweep into mount. Here's what it's going to look like. He drops down. He's going to sweep us right there. He's going to get us into mount. We're going to get Islam up. We're going to go ahead and double leg bail him again. This is what the trip is. That's what the throw. It's going to be a trip slash throw. That's what that's going to look like. And then obviously, I'll show you guys again. The camera's kind of being wonky right there. The back take is going to look like this right here. And he's going to be able to drag you to the ground most of the time if you're in open space. But to defend those, again, go back and rewatch the earlier part of this video to be able to counter anything that they're trying to do and defend all of the takedowns. Now, for those of you guys that are looking to grapple but are still having trouble with the double leg bail, this next tip is going to be for you. So if you are looking to get your opponent down and they are just spamming them double legs, you do have options. Now, when somebody puts you in a double leg bail right here, as the sub fighter, you can trip your opponent. And in order to do this, you're going to hit R1 and either circle or X, depending on which stance you're in. So we're in orthodox, so it's going to be R1, and I believe circle is going to give you this trip animation right there, and it's going to throw you down into half guard, into your opponent's half guard, so that way you can start to do work. So that's a very, very viable method. And even for those of you guys that are strikers, you can also use this to just kind of mix it up and make your opponent have to think about, you know, hey, if you double leg bail me, I will be looking to take you down too. And maybe I could even hold you down. You know what I mean? So that's a very viable method for those of you guys that are looking to get your opponents down. To get your opponents down and to hold them down is going to be that trip. Now, understand that when you do get put into the over-under out of the double leg bail, that trip that I just broke down to you guys takes priority over anything that the person that initiated the double leg bail is going to do. Now, what that means is when we immediately after we get put into the double leg bail or into the over-under here, as long as I input it, if we input takedowns at the same time, I'm going to win the trip every single time. So if you get double leg bailed and you immediately go for the trip, you're going to have basically a grappling advantage against your opponent every single time. So this really can be very, very useful to you if you're looking to just stop your opponent from just holding you down and trying to grapple you like that, and trying to get them down as well. It's a very, very good way to counter the double leg bail. So for those of you guys, once again, that are looking to grapple and that are having some hard times, I've been noticing a lot of online ranked championship opponents doing this. And this kind of goes for both grapple and strikers trying to defend. I've been seeing a lot of opponents these days going like this, and then when you go for the trip, they deny it. They deny it, right? And then they immediately go for this advanced clinch position right here. So how to counter that is going to be once they deny the trip, you're going to go immediately for the back take. So let's say, right, we got in the over under here. I denied. I went for the trip. He denied it. And now we're the aggressor in over under. Before he can even grab that clinch, we're immediately going to take the back. So we're going to take the back like this, and we're going to get him down and drag him down. So just know that a lot of people are kind of catching on to the fact that they can get in this advanced clinch position immediately after denying the trip from the double leg bail. So just know that. And how you do that, how you back take, is when you're in a double leg bail, you're immediately going to hit L2 and your lead. You're going to hit L2 and square right there. It's going to take your opponent down like that. And once again, this is very stance specific. So I'm going to double leg bail right here. I'm going to hit L2 and triangle because I am in southpaw. It's going to take the back, and we're going to get the drag down right there to get our opponent down. So just be aware of that, guys. There is a lot of people that are starting to do this, and they're trying to counter that trip. But there's a counter to the counter for you guys to help you guys not get double leg bailed and to have trouble with these pesky ass double leg bailers that are present in online ranked championships. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video and it is helpful and you guys are able to use what I'm talking about, please drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know if I did miss a way that you guys defend double leg bails that's worked out for you. Please, we are all one big community and we all have problems dealing with people that literally just want to spam this. So if something works that I didn't touch on for you guys, please drop a comment in the comment section so that way the community can really not have to deal with these guys and really have more success than what we're already having. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe. If you guys are new, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button so this video does get thrown into the YouTube algorithm. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.